Sick. Okay, so let's break it down. So Blinky, what team are we playing?
I think I'm gonna stick with the Cap Frank Sentinel.
Captain America. What I'm gonna do? We're gonna say Charging Star Assist, or which one do you think?
Yeah, Charging Star Assist.
Okay, we'll do that. Frank West. So we're gonna say shopping cart. If you're not using it, I would suggest it, but I think you are.
Yeah, I'm using it.
We're just gonna call them drones. So they have specific names, but you know, I feel like I know your level, so I know that we're at a level where I can just say that, right? So this is the team. So first off, I'm very happy that you've found a team you want to stick with. That can be very challenging, especially at an early stage. Now I will say this: you shouldn't be super married to the idea of just a particular team until you find that it like really resonates with you. I hope this one does. I feel like it does. I've seen how you play, but don't feel like you're stuck or married to any idea here, because Marvel's a very fluid game. It is okay to switch assists, to switch characters, mess around with orders. That's kind of the good thing about it, is you can do that and you'll get very different results depending on the situation, right? So this is going to be like our foundation, our base. If you can stick to it, I wholly appreciate it, because you need to really understand like how your team functions in this way before you can start diving into different things, like maybe Frank West Point, or maybe you know, a different assist for Sentinel, or a different for Cap, whatever, etc. You know, whatever have you. But for now, this is a great start. So let's do this. We're going to develop a game plan. Okay, so let's first define what are the goals of this team. So as an example, so I like to do this a lot. So let's say example, I'm going to delete this in a second, Javi's team. So my goals are, I want to level up Phoenix Wright, Charging Star into super, power up, steamroll, and this would be like a, we'll say like a, if plan A does not work, save X Factor for Strange, right? These are kind of like my goals, my keys to victory usually, right? It's like, if I can follow this formula in any capacity, usually I'm in a good spot to win, right? Then it's just up to me. So it's good to have a strategy, because if you don't, you'll find yourself just floundering around, right? It's very difficult in the heat of the moment to like adapt to what your opponent is doing in general. But then if you put on top of it that you have no real functional game plan, it gets very difficult, right? So we're going to make one for your team. So the goals of your team are most definitely to level up Frank. That is 100% what you should try to do. It is a very attainable goal, and you should always be shooting for it. So that's going to be something we're going to talk about heavily with your team. It's going to help out. Your second goal of this team is to get out safe Sentinel assist calls. So Sentinel, as a rule of thumb, him and like Doom are pretty similar, Doom missiles, in that they're very stationary and they're very easy targets, and you can't get full value of your assists unless they get all the assists out and they are free from damage, right? So it is very important to protect them, right? Because if you do not, you get no value from your assists, and it's much more difficult to play the game. Your team particularly needs this, right? Because drones go much farther than Frank West does. So Frank is good too, but in general, right, this is the assist that gives you the most value. You can get mix-ups, you can get pressure from full screen if you call them at the right time. So you want to make sure that this one, the more obvious assist, is protected. Frank is a lot easier to protect, and he's faster. He has priority. Don't have to really worry about him. You can kind of just call him in situations that you feel somewhat comfortable in. This requires more thought. That's why I'm going to put a little asterisk here, like, hey, this is really important. Do your best to do this. And then after that, I would say in your team, use X Factor to confirm either a Frank level up to 4. Actually, let me clarify that. To 4 minimum. or secure a tough kill. So counterintuitive to my team, my character, my anchor really needs X Factor. He is not potent without it, right? It's a much harder hill to climb. Your team does not need X Factor. This is a very key thing to remember, because it is not built that way. Your team is supposed to be built to play the way I see it, right, is you can play a really solid neutral with cap. You can punish over commitment or over extended players, and you can level up Frank. And this is your end game, is Frank with like drones, for example, because Frank leveled up can play a whole game by himself. And when you throw drones in there, then it gets very tricky for anyone to approach him, for you to stay stationary, because he can like tuck roll. Like, he gets a lot of options. He gets a lot of mileage out of it, right? As opposed to like Frank with like charging star assist, right? It's not that big deal. It's not that big of a deal. We don't really care. So as a result, it is much more valuable to use X Factor to kill a character, so it's 2v3, or to level up Frank, right? If your combo isn't optimal, or it's a weird confirm, etc., right? In the best situations, I'll put this as a note. Ideally, you can kill a character and level up Frank. High level strats. We will work up to this. So this is the goal, right? At the highest level, you'll be able to level up Frank and kill the first character. If your team is super optimal, you could even do it without spending like X Factor, but that's really hard. I don't know that your team's going to do that. I'm not as seasoned with Frank, but I will help you discover that. Okay. So now that we have our goals, how do we achieve them? Okay, so first and foremost, I would say, since this is more of like a list, not like a breakdown, we're gonna say this. Okay, we're gonna say no. Yeah, we'll do like, no, I'll do this. Yeah, this is fine. Okay. So number one, play safely with cap. Okay. So why is this important? This is important because Frank unleveled without drones is very meh, right? You probably experienced this. It's very challenging for Frank to get in by himself. It's very tough. And even with drones, because he doesn't have the best chance to protect them as much as like Cap does, right? Cap can like charging star, he can throw the shield, he can threaten with supers. He has pretty good movement and pretty solid normals, right? So he can challenge, he can keep the boy safe. So we want to play safely with Cap, right? Because if he dies, the team gets a lot harder to play, right? And so two, I'd say look for a very extended combo with both assists. I think, let's see, with Cap, with Cap, this is the tough one, because you can, I'm gonna say this. So the team in general, Cap doesn't have the most hits in his combos unless he does the charging star super. But I don't think you can level up Frank off of a hard knockdown. You'd have to test that. Have you tried that before? Have you charging starred fully into whiff like command grab super? It's not like hit grab super with Frank, and then can you take a picture after? I feel like maybe you can, but
I think you'd have to hit it at a weird angle to make
really?
Frank miss it.
Yeah. So yeah, you're right. You'd have to. So this is something to test. We'll say.
There's a possibility, like, because Cap's charging star super drags them down.
Right.
So maybe like at the end where he's just like doing the cooldown.
Right.
Maybe there's a way to call Frank out and have it whiff there.
See if you can take a picture after. We can test this. We can test this pretty easily, actually. And then I'd say, otherwise, you have a decision. To make. Either kill with with cap and 2 supers or TAC, right? We'll say this. With the TAC route, get an extended air combo, then call drones, picture super, right? So with TAC routes, it's actually, that's probably the most consistent way for your team to level up Frank until we can find like a pretty steady setup. But don't be afraid to do like extended air combos like with this plunger. They're pretty easy to find out. You could just YouTube them, but that's a way to go. The thing that stinks about that and why that meta kind of fell out of favor is because, you know, it's rock paper scissors. So if someone breaks your TAC, then you kind of get nothing out of it. So it is nice in theory to have a way to like just level them up in general. But that's the cool thing about Frank is like if you can find ways of your own team to like level them up, then they're kind of yours. They're very unique. Like a lot of people that find out ways to level up Frank that are specific to their own team, they basically get credited with that for life. Like it's now your team, which is nice. So we will see if we can find ways to do it without TACing. But TACing is still like, it's kind of like older tech, you know, like it works, it'll work. And it does accomplish our main goal, which is to get them leveled up, right? So something to consider. And then I would say once Frank is at 4, play him point, right? And then that's when we learn the sticky icky, the gross zombie mix-ups and the tuck roll, cartwheel, drones in the air. If they push block, you react with like a grab super. Like it gets real nasty, right? That's he wants to be in front with 2 assists or 1 assist at least if he can. And then so yeah, after that, go for gross mix. And then 6 repeat steps 4 through 6 until game is over. So yeah, this is kind of it's a pretty linear plan. It should be pretty like straightforward. Most plans should be. Some teams are a little wonky, like mine, so they get a little more involved. But for the most part, it's like, what do we want to do? Well, we want to play cap. We don't want him to die. If he can get the kill, great. If not, you know, we want to level up Frank, which is the most that's a game decision. That is the neutral decision you get to make, right? Because cap does big boy damage, so he can usually kill people if you want. If you think you can't get a hit on the second character, then maybe you want to level up because you're like, well, I need this chance because Frank is going to be the guy that, you know, really gets the work done for me. So that's kind of the cool thing. And remember, because your team doesn't need X Factor, right? You can kill problem characters and you can just win the game without ever leveling Frank, honestly. So that's kind of a nice thing about your team. But it requires a lot of strong neutral decision making. And so we're going to find out and see how we can do more of that. So after that, something I like to do is, if possible, I like to look at some matches. I don't know if I told you, I probably didn't because I just spaced, my bad. But like usually I'll say we can watch. I'd have you like prepare some matches to watch. But I know that you played in the tournament, so we're going to watch those instead. If I can recall where it was. No, that wasn't it. No, is it? What date was it? Do you remember? Was it 20?
It was one day of last week, so let me see. That'd be the 19th.
19th. I think you're absolutely right. It's even labeled sick. Okay, so we're not gonna watch too much because well, we'll watch enough. I want to get some games viewed, and then I want to play some games in general. So let's see. Here we go. Actually, we found one right now. I think you won this one. Good. And literally the next game, something's wrong. I'm pretty sure you won this one. So I'm gonna turn the audio down a little bit. And then it breaks. Staff of the house gets across. I appreciate your vigor. Okay, so we're gonna do something. Who's fighting now? Good habits to get into. Assess the opponent's team. Identify threats. So let's talk into that immediately. So this is something I want you to get in the habit of, right? Now that we kind of have a plan for your team, and what I kind of want to Maybe I could even break this up into a quick section. Let's do this. This is really easy. I'm just gonna write this down. You don't have to figure it out with me. Things that your team is really strong at. Cap has great punishing tools. Charging Star, Invincible, Supers, Exet. Rank leveled up as obnoxious. Neutral tools can shut out characters from playing. Sentinel is a capable anchor if needed, and drones are great if they are out. Okay, so these are some of your strengths. Cap has great punishing tools, right? So if someone's overextending, we want to make sure we've used that. When Frank is leveled up, he's really gross. He can literally stop characters from playing. Jump medium, the gospel. Jump M, cartwheel, invincible. I'll just do like, oh, is invincible. I think it's like, is it pie? It might be like orange juice toss. Just super durable. Yeah, like this, the list goes on. Yeah. So like, this character is great. Like he's an end game character. You win the game with this. And then
his forward heavy is like, I think it's got like priority.
Yeah,
projectile priority.
It's durability in this game, but yes, that's what it is. So it's just more durable, so it'll go through other projectiles typically. So knowing that, what I want you to get in the habit of is usually looking at people's teams and identifying threats. So if we were to look at this team, let's look at it this way. What order would you kill the team in if you could pick?
What order would I kill the opposing team in?
Yep. So like if you get a choice, if you could flip this any way you want, keep it the same, etc., how would you kill the team if you had a choice?
Oh, so my team?
Yeah. How would your team?
Okay.
So you don't need to explain to me how your team would do it. Say you got the hit every time. In what order would you kill his team? Like, because you have snapbacks, remember? So you never have to feel rooted into like going in a straight line, right? But how would you do it?
I definitely need to work on snapback stuff for one, but normally I just go point mid anchor usually.
So
like
that's good. So that's a pretty good normal strategy. In this case, it's actually the right answer because Virgil is the most potent threat here. He doesn't want, like, think of it that way. It's like, who do you not want to fight last with X Factor? Well, I wouldn't want to fight Virgil. If you've played the game enough, you probably don't want to fight Nova with X Factor. He's very fast, very hard. Dante is not as bad. So he kind of puts it in an order that you should be okay with. And this is what I want you to start looking at more. I know you said you don't really have snapback setups. That's okay. You should still think about what the biggest threats are and try to play the game in that order. Like, we always want to approach this from a winning perspective. Like, I'm going to get the hit and I'm going to kill these characters in the order that I think is necessary. So that's what I want you to...
I think I see why I'm confused now. The notepad screen's still up.
That makes more sense. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, that makes more sense. Okay, cool. Let's do that.
It's like, wait, what? Huh?
I'm bugging.
Team?
No, I'm stupid. Oh, okay, my bad. I thought I had it on screen. Wait, so you see? Okay, so you should still see the notepad, but how about now? Do you see the game?
Yeah, that works now.
Okay, I had it on the wrong setting. My bad. Okay, so let's go back. So this is what I was saying. So here's Virgil, Nova, Dante. So in this order, it makes sense, right? Because Virgil's probably our worst threat with X Factor 3, then Nova, then Dante. Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. That's usually how you want to approach it, right? Is like, who's the worst? You want to leave the worst character with X Factor 3 last. Sometimes it's not going to be Dante in this case. Sometimes you actually want the assist first, but usually that's if the point character is less threatening without it. In this case, he's very threatening even without the assist, so we want him dead first. Then it's Nova, then Dante. Now this is always subject to change. Like, you can change it if you want. If you're like, man, Dante's like a demon for me, then maybe you tag him in first, right? But at least Virgil, we can agree, is the one we want to like really break into, really get into the habit of killing. So if I'm watching and I'm looking at your play right now, you're getting hits, first of all. Like, so this is already a great start for you. You're conscious of like, this might be a button check actually.
No, that's button check. Yeah.
I was like, what
All
the
right.
fuck? Okay, now we're in it. So we're in it. You're throwing shields. You're zoning. This is great. This is what you want. You want to throw the shields out, right? Because that's a strong tool for cap. Now you call your assist. Good. Got hit there on the way down. No big deal. So something I want to say about my analyzing strategy is like I try not to like backwards analyze, if that makes sense. Like hindsight is 20/20, right? So I could be here, I could sit here and be like, wow, Blinky, you really could have thought to use like down heavy kick right here. Probably would have hit him, but that's fine. Like it's okay that that wasn't the option. It's more so important like what are we doing when we get the hit, which you haven't gotten a clean hit yet, right? So that's what's more important to me is like if you're playing the game right, you should be getting the hits. And what do we do when we get the hits? That's like right here. This is now what we need to analyze. Okay, you got the hit. So what can we learn from this? Let's see where we're at. So we got the combo. So right here, you got the super, you barely missed. Okay, so now we can analyze. And what I'm gonna say here is, although the super missed, the strategy to grow here is different. I want you to continue this combo. You throw the light shield and you dash up and you S, and then you can do heavy, down heavy S.
Normally I would confirm off that combo and continue into the second air combo.
Right.
The only reason I did that in that situation is I just wasn't feeling confident in the delay.
Sure. Gotcha. No, I understand. So you actually hit it here. So the cool thing is you already know how to land it and you already fixed it. That was an accident, I'm sure. You didn't want that. but that's good. Here we dropped. Is what we weren't ready for it. It's fine. Do you remember what your MS is at usually? Like for the tournament?
Let's say.
Like your lag. Do you have any idea of like what that's usually at?
No. I don't really know what it was at.
Understandable.
But it wasn't really bad, that like super bad. It's bad enough to where I couldn't really get fly on fly combos, but that was kind of it. Like, see, I tried to dare it. I was like, oh, this is gonna work.
Gotcha. But other than that, I mean, this is solid play. I'm seeing for where you're at, this is good. So this is something I was gonna tell you. You already did it here. We're not calling our assist as much as we could. So like right here, like he's available, and you're in a position where like he's not really gonna threaten you. Oh, by the way, for this confirm, if you can remember, when your shield hits someone on the way back, this is just cap tech that I can tell you because I play the character a lot. If they're gonna hit in the air, just walk up jab. You don't have to jump. You don't ever have to jump. There's enough hits done there that you can just walk up and jab all the time.
Okay.
So never be afraid to just be like, oh, they're getting hit in the air. I'm just gonna walk up jab. It's fine. Ooh. Good blocks there. Okay. Good. Okay. Super good reaction here. Right here. No, it's a little more ahead. Right here. So you up backed. So that puts you in a position to punish. That was a super good reaction. You just dropped it. So like,
charging star, no super though.
What I want you to think of in general, even with lag, is like don't be afraid to like dial it in a bit if you get the hit. Because getting used to lag means you still have to treat it as if it's not laggy and then adjust for the frame rate or like whatever the actual connection is. This is more of like parsec tech. Obviously, when we get to play online in the future, it's not going to be a big deal. You're just going to have your timings, just practice under the same timing. But like, you still want to get the inputs out. So like, if you're going to drop in this case, I want it to be like, because you didn't hit the buttons fast enough to compensate for lag, not that you just didn't even get the button. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool. Here, punch. Oof. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yo, I like the Sentinel play this tournament. You're getting a lot of hit. You didn't get the super. Bummer.
There, I think I could have done heavy laser, and I would have been able to combo off of that.
Yeah.
Almost. Yeah, you gotta wait a little bit.
Ooh, okay, keep it safe. Good pick. Okay. So you're recognizing something's working. and you're keeping it up. That's a really solid player neutral decision making, like awareness to have. Like, oh, something's working, I'm not gonna stop.
Ooh! Oh my god, I got hit too. Now downloading Mix.
Okay, we're chilling. Ooh, that's tough. You probably tried to up back, so you got clipped.
Sword?
Alright.
Coming out right now. Oh, I like the air dash.
He drops good.
He knows. Wait, zombies can't beat shields. I definitely read the light novel. I know. Yeah, you've been there.
So as you're already seeing in this game, it's hard to play Frank by himself. But you're doing work. You're doing your best.
10%.
That was an input error, and he probably should have. I don't think he would have killed you for it, but I think he does a lot of damage.
No,
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a full combo. Garden of the Galaxy. Okay.
Okay.
Anyone's game here. This is very close. Normal man gonna do. Oh, good block. Excellent block. Excellent block.
Good pie.
Be careful.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
That could be it. Oh. Okay, it's fine. It's
Okay. So this is something I'm gonna write down immediately.
That's something I definitely noticed while I was playing that I had an issue with. Is I was just throwing out supers with Frank, and I was like, stop doing that.
Yep. You already know, baby. Be wary of supers in neutral.
Especially against characters that can fly. I was like, that's easy to punish.
Your inputs. That's all that means usually. You're probably just hitting things a little too fast to compensate for lag. Which is good if you're trying to like compensate to do a combo, not if you're doing a whole super input. That's a little rough. That gets you punished pretty easily. And then I would say another thing I'm noticing is let's try to call assists more frequently. It's okay if they get punished. Just learn to call them more in excess. So we're learning, right? You're at a stage where you're learning. It is okay to get happy birthday a few times. Like it sucks. It's definitely bad, but that's the best way to learn, is to be like, when can I call this assist, right? When can I actually get some value out of it? Because it's a team game, and if you're not calling assists, you're hindering yourself. You're making the game so much harder. Like right here, you're doing great. You're calling your assist. Right here, at this point in the game, or at this, not point in the game, but at this like distance, you could be calling drones, right?
Right.
At this distance, drones could be a little better. See how far Frank has to come in? And then by that time, he's already jumped. But drones would have made it so he can't jump. So that would have been a little different.
And that's definitely why I switched up the rotation to put Sentinel in the back, is because it's more in the second assist is the one I'm more instinctive to call
Gotcha.
during neutral. So I figured I might as well put him on that button to make it more natural for me to call him during neutral.
Gotcha. Now the good thing with your team is they're both very callable. So I mean, eventually you're gonna want to get used to hitting P1 as well, or assist 1 as well. But if that helps you hit number 2 more, then that's fine for now. Nice. Okay. This is a good tournament decision, right? Keep it simple. I always like that, and most of the time that's gonna be fine, especially if you get the kill. In this case, you have a lot of resources. This is a specific cap tech right here. You haven't done this all set, but feel free to do this. Right here. Feel free to frame trap this with a super.
Okay.
At least once in a while. This is more of a good habit to get into.
I was watching some of your tournament stuff to try and like taskmaster some of your tech, and I noticed you do for confirms you would do charging star into stars and stripes when they tried to press a button on you.
Yep, that's a frame trap. Stars and stripes at the last second after a charging star is blocked. At least once a set. So the reason that's relevant is because it's a test. It's like a walk. It's like a rite of passage, right? Like if they don't respect it, you get it for free once. And the cool thing is you can X factor like after like a hit or two, and you can do a combo and they'll die. So it's like something that's really important in this game that not a lot of people realize is like, sure, some tools are not as great, like they're not as valuable as others, but having an awareness of them and being able to present them means that the opponent now has something else to think about. They have to respect more of your options, and if you don't present them, then they're just gonna ignore it. They're gonna forget the fact, like what good is an invincible super if you're not gonna frame trap with it once or twice, right? Like you have to put the fear in them, right? Now the next time they do that, they won't try to punish you. So what does that mean? They're gonna either get hit by your low because they're like, oh shoot, I was too scared, or they're just gonna not punish you, and then you can walk away. So it's like there's a lot of value that comes out of that. And some, you're right, like if you've seen some of my matches, I always try to do it at least once. I try to see like if they're paying attention, you know, because that's a lot of what the game is about. But say I think you just lame him out here. So you shouldn't lose this game. You didn't. Okay. I'm gonna speed it up because I want to get some games in with you.
Yeah, so in that situation, for the new players, if you do high time, if you have jam session on your team, call that shit.
Free confirm. Free confirm.
Easy mode.
Charging star, blah, blah, blah. With that S.
That was super weird. Oh my God.
So right here.
Free confirm. Free confirm.
Easy mode.
Babby's first.
Right. Probably like right here. You could call drones, especially when he pushes you back. Like, think if drones were here to keep you safe, you know, you wouldn't really get hit. It's hard to punish. So I won't hammer that in because I already wrote it down. But I think you're starting to see like there's a lot of spaces where you can call assist and give yourself so much more like just real estate, more freedom to play. Good grab. That's a hard confirm. I think you can only like picture off of that.
You can actually get super off of it. I learned that later.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, you can get a shopping cart.
That seems like a lot more consistent.
One rep. I'm like, you're done. Get out.
Get out. You are no longer an amateur.
Just missed the
Hard
timing,
tag,
just
okay.
missed it.
Gravimetric pulse, keep it
So
safe.
far so good.
Hard tags are plenty right here. Hit him.
Hit him. Down, jab.
Oh, he knew. Try. I like it. In his face? Bold.
Yo, can I get
Nice.
overhead, please?
Or rapid
Almost.
push.
He's got to delay the jump there.
Ooh, good block.
I think you know that though.
Good blocking.
I'm out. Oh, good stuff. Goes for a punish. X Factors.
Oh, that was so smart. He went straight down, not to deal with it.
I like it. Ooh, this man's a Nova aficionado.
Can't confirm.
He's playing, but it's a smart play going on here. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes.
Ooh.
That just happened
That's how
again.
it is.
That's how it is.
Damn it,
No.
on Sentinel.
Dante
Almost
Guns?
killed him.
Oh, he could've went
Hard
to
tag?
Dante
Hard
Guns.
tag, that's good hard tag.
Stingy son of a bitch. You didn't want to spin the bar.
He didn't.
Oh my God, speaking of bar. Shut up!
No, stop it. Cut that shit out! Alright, the TO. Wait, I'm the TO. Hey!
Better stop!
You.
Got the hit.
Stop!
Oh, that sucks. It's a little off.
He's like, I'll never.
I can't.
Ooh, the sweep.
That motherfucker. He tried.
Okay, you got a big lead here. You don't really need to do anything. You put itself blocking, punish that, grab, super. Didn't do it because you didn't know at the time. It's fine, just block. Oh no.
String short. For helm break.
Ran out of time. Okay. We're gonna watch one more, but something I think he even started doing this more later. We'll say practice full combos with cap, even in a bit of lag. They are pretty doable. Unless you're running like, I don't know, like post 100 MS or something, like then it's usually pretty doable to do his combos. They're just easier, like so I know for a fact. And even like the ones, like the place that you shortened it is still like a little too short. You can still have a shorter combo, but you can make from where you've been ending it, you can do it a little longer. You can definitely get the rejump at least. Like I want you to at least try that. Try for rejump. With Sentinel, I'll give him a line. With Sentinel, practice delaying your jump. So with Sentinel, your super jump. Actually, almost all of his combos you can do off of a delayed super jump. So you almost always want to delay it a bit, just a bit.
Okay.
Because a normal jump at the same speed that they're traveling will usually be very hard to confirm. Like you're just making it a lot harder for yourself. This is essential in almost all of his combos. So just practice delaying it a bit all the time for him specifically, just Sentinel, right? So we'll say 1. We'll do a quick view of 2. Give me a second. One second. All right, so let's look at the second match. Actually, the one I really wanted to look at. You were actually, I think this was it. Is this, I think this
No,
is.
that's a shame. Yeah, I think it was.
You played third place, right?
Yeah. This is the last match I played.
Okay.
One more for good luck. Hey, Lamau.
Wrong names.
Did I think you won this one, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I won the third place match.
But you lost. This is the semifinal. Okay, this is the one I wanted to watch because this was a very close semifinal. This is actually, I mean, low-key, I'm not even joking. This is probably the hypest match of the whole tournament. So,
Oh, it's my team.
Chad, it's a mirror match. Yo, mirror, baby.
I think this is. Yeah, you guys already button checked. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Thank you so much for the 20 subs, Zach. You're welcome, new House of Justice
Is
members.
this button check? No, you're playing. You guys are playing.
No, we're playing. Yeah.
And you are. Did I have the names mixed up, or is this right? You're playing
I'm the one on the left.
Oh, so this is you're the one hitting right now.
Big damage there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it messed up. Okay.
Hard tag, I like it. Oh, tough confirm.
Okay.
Tough confirm.
Probably could have confirmed off that because that was I think I still had double jump.
Yep.
I've never seen so much jump S in my life. I might have to start using it.
So
Ah, damn, that did poo-poo damage, but it don't matter. Oh my god.
so Ashamed obviously was just playing the team for whatever, but he didn't go to level up Frank. So inherently, if you were to focus a bit more on that, you could see immediately the value of it. Like
Ooh, get him.
you'd still be in a better spot if you could level up Frank here, which I think you can.
They
Let's see.
shake the screen.
I think if you super like right here it whiffs, and you can just do it. There's enough to lab in your team. So right here, especially if Sentinel gets a kill, you probably want to tag in Frank and use him with drones, because the point is still to level him up. Remember, that's always a goal. If you can do that, it helps you out immensely. So let's write that down. Get comfortable. Hard tagging. So that Sentinel is last. He can play without resources. Frank usually cannot unless leveled. And Cap is okay at it. So out of your 3 characters, Sentinel's the best to play without resources. So we want to make sure he's last. So get comfortable getting him out and playing him, playing with other characters. After a kill especially, you know, right? Because his supers give you enough time to like basically hard tag someone in. You're dead there. Yeah, you're dead.
I think Blink is on the right, and if it is, he's doing good right now. Doing work.
So in this round particularly, Shame's just getting a lot of like combos into super with Cap. And like I know I told you, you know, you want to practice the more extended combo. And it's okay to do a tournament combo. That's what he's doing. He's literally only doing Cap tournament combos. But he's getting mileage out of it because he's doing the full combo, right? Whereas you were getting some stray hits and not getting full combos. And that's again just adjusting the lag in general. But we're gonna, if it wasn't apparent, like a lot of what is gonna help you get better is just being more confident with your combos, tournament or otherwise. Like they don't have to all be extended, but you gotta at least land the tournament one like every time, you know. Like if it's a shorter combo, you have to be able to hit it, or you get very little value out of the whole situation for yourself. Like right here, this is a good habit. I'm gonna try to put it. I'm gonna try to paint the picture for you mentally here. So like, You think of your assist as like a way to get in. Like, you see how you walked all the way here and then jumped? Think of your assist as like, we'll say, the red carpet. You roll it out so you can walk. Approach. Right? That's like a metaphor or a simile we can think of. Like, it's the red carpet. You need to roll it out so you can walk. You cannot walk before it. I know you think you can in most cases, and sometimes you have to, but if you have it, you should roll it out. Right? Like right here, even though you did it in his face, which is very dangerous because he can just kind of hit it. Like, you still called it, and look at what he has to respect now. Like, he could have challenged, that's whatever, but he didn't. So now look at all this. There's the shield, there's the 3 drones, there's your buttons on the bottom. Like, so much mileage, right? Right here, should have already called it. It was, you see right here, it was already back. You can even see at the top. Assist okay. So we really want to start. You can't be playing the game fair, Blinky. I want you to win. It's time to be rude. Call these assists all the time. Right here, could have called it again. Called it there, but got hit. Big deal. It's fine. Give him a little bit. Assist okay. Assist okay. They're both okay. Now we can call them both.
I don't want to see it. It's whack. Or lights in your air combos.
But this time,
Big damage. Oh, that might be late.
this is good. He didn't die because we didn't do a more optimal combo. But this was good, right? This is what you want to be doing most of the time. I think as a result, you can see why you win the match more.
Oh my, he ate it.
Why you win more decisively. That was a sick command. Oh my god, sick.
It's been a minute. Damn it. It's coming. Land that shit.
So something with Sentinel neutral.
Jump S the video game.
I'm kind of seeing that we struggle a bit. Frying pan is like, yeah, it's something, but it's not. It's like, this is what's supposed to happen. You're supposed to get grabbed if you jump frying pan too much because it's too slow. So we want to actually do Sentinel specific, more jump, medium, to fly, or double jump, or jump medium, to double jump, or jump medium into rocket punch. So that is your best poke tool for this character. It's solid. We're gonna play a bit and you'll see. As I'm sure you've already seen, but good grab. Oh, we missed.
That was supposed to be a shield slash.
Yeah.
And Blinky answers back.
I know. I saw you miss that input a few times. That might be something specific to practice, but I don't know. It wasn't enough for me to say like you have to practice input, but it was like enough to say like, hey, we should take note of this. They get a combo. Missed the super, tragic, but you were close. Called the assist, good. These are all really good things. Sucks you got punished, but whatever.
Yo, Frank, he took a photo of himself. That was a selfie. It's fucked up. Block him.
Keep him safe. That was good. Kept it safe.
Good save. Some spit action. No spit.
There you go. Jump medium. I see it. Oh, what the fuck? The footage cut. I didn't do anything. Hello?
I don't know if I wanted that X Factor.
Oh, okay, just cut. That was weird.
I respect it. I respect it. The preemptive.
No.
Oh, Blink,
Damn.
you're
Yeah.
too much.
So-
Go back to neutral.
Actually, I'm gonna give you the advice here because I see it happen. If you're holding forward, then need to do a quarter circle. Pause and let stick go back to neutral. Mentally tell yourself this. So this is something I struggled with too. Is getting like a hado after like out of a run, out of a walk, or holding forward. The stick has to go back to neutral, or the pad, whatever. I don't know what you're using. I imagine using stick.
Yeah.
Right. So you have to let the stick go back to neutral. So what does that mean? Just zero.
Back to neutral.
Just let go of the stick.
Yep. Just let it go, bro. Just let it go.
Confirms.
It's a weird thought. Feels like you're letting go of the the steering wheel. but it's necessary to get the combo.
Damn, covered the back.
And because neutral in a lot of games counts as an input, and that's kind of, it doesn't necessarily count as an input in this game, but it may as well be, because it needs to register that you've basically let it go. So I mean, no better way than just being like, all right, we're gonna let it go.
Frank, not to be trifled with.
To play.
Not gonna confirm there. Could have supered maybe. Cartwheel. Oh, the what? Huh? What? Chat, clip it. 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 I need it for studying. I don't even think he cartwheeled. I think he just did a zombie.
1 second.
He did zombie.
Cool.
It went through the super. What is this tech?
So
Oh my god, what a launch.
there's always little things to critique, and we'll get there. Eventually, you're gonna get to a point where like you're hitting all your combos. So the next thing I want to critique is like, you know, your decisions in neutral. But for now, we can be very thrilled at the fact that, like, I mean, for the most part, you were winning this round,
Anyone's game right now.
and this is really close. I'm trying to remember what happens,
Yes.
Oh, that works. That works.
and then you won that round anyway.
Blinky.
So you're up. I think you're up 2. Yeah, you're up 2.
James, he had all the momentum, but now Blinky up here.
So like in general, we want to see, this is a good, losing sucks, but it is always better to learn. It's easier to learn from it.
Charging star.
Charging star.
I win super though. Oh, you don't have another meter. I'm bugging.
Called your assist. Excellent. Look at it, bro. Look at this pressure. Look how easy this game is when you call assists. Fucking lit. Now he's dead. See? You're always getting hit. I'm gonna fast forward though.
From the air jump or from the
Random hit there.
Ooh, good grab. Excellent grab.
Oh, you're dead there.
Might be tough.
Probably wanted to.
Nice.
At this point, when your character's that low, you don't have meter. Don't be shy to just be like, you know what? I'm hard tagging.
you should get a squeak a little bit more damage.
It's not always recommended. At the highest level, you might get punished. But right now, bro, just my man is low. Look, you got no way to tag him out. All you can do is get a hit or TAC, or just, you know, tag him out and then you die there.
No
So
toes
that's
being hit. We're growing.
because Cap was doing work.
It's a tough confirm.
Mentally, you want to be like, okay, this character's doing work. Let me keep him alive. He is my win condition currently, and Cap can kind of do that depending on the matchup. We don't always need Frank level. And then now Sentinel's getting hit. Cap's coming in, and this is a hard hill to climb.
Oh, you need this.
Super? You don't even need it. Knee drop? Picture. Yeah, this is such a good round for you. Like I think drones.
Oh,
No, if he get drones, he would have killed you. So it's good that he didn't. Ah, we just didn't tag it. We could have done anything. Okay, this is hobby specific advice.
Just
Hobby
tech it.
specific, no. Mash forward heavy in scrambles. Look, I know it works with Strange a lot, but at least until they give you a reason not to. Like, people think it's scrubby, but like, bro, if you're in my face, it's the only frame 1 option I have, right? It comes out in 1 frame. It is super hard to react to. And since you're waking up, right? Since you're the one getting up from the ground, it's harder for them to time it than it is for you. So don't be shy. Don't, it feels scrubby? Fuck it, dude. Just run up and grab it. Because you would have at least grabbed him or teched. And if you tech, you get a chance to like block, right? Or jump, depending on what is done. And that would have been a totally different game. You would have been in Grands, I think, at that point. So, so there's nothing wrong with that. Now Frank's getting hit.
Either way, looking good for a shame. There you go.
Want to pop X Factor? All right. Good blocks. Good blocks. First kick.
Oh, the frying pan is coming. Ooh.
Oh my God. Let's go to him.
Yo, he's taking the damage. And just like that, it's kind of going back and forth. It's anyone's game. Oh, the S. The shield belongs to me, soldier.
Yeah, and we're actually still in a good spot, but it is looking hard.
What a
Good grab.
Combo.
Kill.
Air grab.
No,
That's another one where the charging star just didn't come out.
No, I know you had a higher MS, so I'm not gonna fault you for it. But
Hard to say.
Oh, let's go.
I think you
And-
missed it
and
twice.
here's another one. Yep.
No, that one wasn't as important, but it still sucks that you missed it.
I was more mad about that one because I could have DAC'd.
Yeah, and getting him out at least. At least.
Frank baby.
So in essence, I mean, they both ended up being pretty important. You should have died there. You missed it up.
Combo?
Could have died there too.
Okay.
So if you're getting a chance to play, so this is what I'm saying. Like, in terms of hindsight analysis, like you should have died like 3 times here. So this is all kind of like whatever, you know? Like if you come back, great, but this isn't how we want to play. Like we want to play where we win from the start, where our objectives are met, not that we're reacting to like, you know, drops in other situations, because those aren't planned. You can't plan around those. You can plan around your play and what you do when you get the hit, but not when you lose. So that's why, like, you lost there, but we don't care. Like, you don't have to worry about it. Like, what we care about is these moments like right here where, like, you know, you had the grab and this character was dead. This is a dead character, dead to rights, and then it would have been 2v1. And this Sentinel, at least the Shame Sentinel was not doing too much work to you, honestly. So you would have been in a much better spot, but his cap was. So that's where the analysis comes in. So if you're looking back at your games, I want you to think of it in that perspective. Like, oh shoot, this is what should have happened when I got the hit. This is what I want to focus on, right? Not like, oh shit, I dropped the really high pressure one combo that would have snuck me back into the game. No, we care about the combo before, where we should have been already snowballing to win, right? Because playing from behind is a good skill to have, but not one you want to develop. No one ever wants to play from behind. Fuck that. We're trying to win at the start. So that being said, what I'm gonna try to do now, we're gonna play a couple games, just a couple, and I'm gonna try to show you like how the team should be kind of playing. I also want to lab something real quick because I think your team has some tech. Let's see. Let's do this. I'm gonna just give me a second to basically set it up. No, where is it? There it is. Oh, let's do this. Sign out. Sorry, this team is being really slow. No. Why are you like this? There we go. What the fuck? Oh, that's why. Why? Okay. There we go. Cool. Steam. This. All right, I'm almost done, and you'll be able to connect. And if it's okay with you, so I usually give people the choice, but when we're first starting out, I'm usually like, hey, let me mess around with your team. Like, let me kind of show you like an overview of what you should kind of expect, or kind of what you want to strive for a little bit in terms of at least like movement and kind of awareness. I'm not always the most fluid with everyone's team, so sometimes I'm like, you know, keep in mind I don't really always know the best combos for your team, but I'm aware enough to like get you a starting point. Obviously I played Cap a lot, so you can see a lot of like where the value comes there, but I'm gonna try not to just, you know, have him carry the team or do the show. I want you to see like different elements of what we can kind of come up with your team. So right now I think we're good now. One sec. Where's my PC? Oh no, it's being stupid. What the fuck? Really? That's stupid. Whatever. Yeah, I think we're good now. Okay, you should be able to connect.
Okay.
Hell yeah. All right. Give me 1 sec. I don't know why the game's not loading. Hey.
Capcom presents Marvel Comics.
This fucking. Damn it. Oh, cross up, please. There we go. Funny. I'm not tabbed in, is that why? What the fuck? Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Right. I think that's me.
I think my stick might be on player 1.
Okay, that would make sense. I'm like, why isn't it listening to me? Go to options. And then control settings. Why is my stick being so dumb? I should still read it. Weird. This one broken or something? What the fuck? Wow, sorry. I'm so sorry. I've never read this issue. It's so weird. Bruh. Oh, wait. That one? Bro, what the fuck? Definitely. Alright, we'll do this. Hold up. Sorry, I don't know why.
Here, let me unplug my controller so that it reads yours first instead. Maybe that'll help.
That might help. I shouldn't have to do that. I don't know why it's giving me problems.
Marvel Comics.
I think my ports are being stupid. Bitch, fucking read my shit. Stop being ugly.
Okay, it's definitely still reading mine as 1.
Bro, that doesn't. This is so wild. I don't know why it's not working.
This is basically what was happening to me that one time
Oh yeah.
on stream. I was like, "Oh, it's not working. What's going on?"
Just stay on the screen for a bit.
Okay. Sometimes unplugging it and plugging it back in works.
Yeah.
It's really just a parsec issue because it's basically does it read whoever's controller it reads first is going to be player 1.
Understandable.
And normally it would be yours because you'd have the game open already.
It's like thinking that it's working. I don't know why it's not. You know what? I'm wondering. Fuck, dude. I'm wondering if this is why. Hopefully not.
Here, I got an idea.
I have to restart my. Go ahead.
I'm gonna disconnect from it.
Sure.
You set the game up so that your controller's set up as first player,
Okay.
and then if it works right, me plugging mine in should show that, like, on my controller, it'll light up because mine's like a 360 4 so it'll show that mine's player 2. on the little Xbox symbol.
Okay. I definitely just played like yesterday on my homie's computer, but it might just be Parsec being dumb. Wow, it's really just not even reading. This is such a bummer. Is that you again, I imagine?
I haven't jumped back onto it yet.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What the hell? Okay. I have an idea of what might have fucked it up. I don't think it's an update, but it might be an update. Oh my god, why is this happening? Library. Why is this menu so shit? Oh my god. Hold up. Is someone like...
I think it's just you. It says there's only one person there.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but... Manage game. Controller options.
presents Marvel Comics.
Okay. Minimize the picture. Hold up. What's in the fuck? Why are you not reading? Doesn't even read my control. Bro, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I can't play right now. So frustrating. Usually not. Okay. Let me do one more thing. If this doesn't work, then I'm just gonna have to call it, unfortunately, and I'll try to get matches with you, like, I don't know, maybe on Monday, because you didn't just connect, right?
No.
Okay, I heard the noise like it was thinking. Let's see if this works.
Have you tried disconnecting from it and reconnecting?
Oh, the Parsec?
Yeah.
Actually, no, I haven't, so maybe. Let me do that, actually. You're right.
Capcom presents Marvel Comics.
Wow, this is such a bummer. Let me do this. Okay, so something's up with my adapter. I don't know what the fuck the deal is. You can connect now.
Okay.
I don't know what the deal is. Okay, we have to play a quick set because I'm already kind of delayed, unfortunately, because of that, which sucks, but What options? Kind of. Is that me?
It wasn't me.
What the fuck? Bro, am I high as fuck? What the fuck? What is happening? I'm so confused. My game is like...
I'm in there now, but I wasn't the one doing that.
Hit back for me? Right now I'm hitting buttons. Hit your controller for me? Start?
There we go.
I don't fucking understand this shit, dude. I'm so irritated. I think this is like a part of like, what is it? Anytime I let Conrad play, he like messes with the settings so that he can use his keyboard, and I feel like he doesn't have to fix something, but something didn't get fixed, and now it's like not wanting to reach it.
It's weird.
Are you good now?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Alright, we're gonna have to make this pretty fast. I was gonna show you a little more, but I got another one I gotta get to, another coaching session. So let me.
Marvel vs. Capcom 3. That's right, the third chapter. The superheroes are all here. Who will rise to the top?
Beanie Sentinel. All right, let's get it in. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Yep. Just gotta do it once. Nice.
Oh, wrong super.
Fuck. I might miss actually. No, it misses. Hell yeah, drones. Random drops. Nope. Damn it. Okay, that doesn't work. Nice. Oh no. Good block.
Oh,
Oh!
I didn't mean to do that. Oh no.
Nice. Ooh, good stuff. Bro, that's what I like to see. If there's space, smash that grub. Oh.
Ooh.
That might hit. Hell yeah. Ooh. Damn it. This might work. No, I'm bad. That definitely would have worked. But that's something for your team, where you can team super. Damn it. S. Oh no.
Ah, Cap was safe.
Oh, I did that. Nice. Nice. Yeah, you can literally just cartwheel like a billion times.
Uh-oh.
Nice. How to do the full combo. Nice. Nice. That should hit. My mans. I won't die, but it's good that you practice it. Unless mans is leveled. Not just jump medium call drones, bro. No, don't do that.
Oh.
Gotta keep.
I should have pushed block there.
Definitely. Fuck.
Gonna hurt.
I think you can do something there.
I didn't even need to do that. Oh no. Yep. No, he's dead. Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah. I feel like I can take a picture there. I just don't know what side I'm on. Something for you to explore. Ooh, I might
Maybe
hit.
that'll hit.
He's far, but it might hit.
Fuck.
Bro, cartwheeling and drones is dumb. Like, it's something you want to abuse. As you can kind of see. Good grab. Drones, help me. Yeah. Ooh,
No.
almost. Nice. Grab, let's go.
Oh. I was matching it too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a charging star.
Let's go. Nice.
No. Okay,
You had
that
the
was
right
so
idea.
combo.
Yeah, it's still combo. You want the other one, unless you super again. Fuck! I tried to drink. Lol. I think that'll hit.
Oh, he dead. Yikes.
Yeah. Tragic. I'm gonna cut it for that. But this is
Alright.
all recorded, so you know we can definitely just send it to you. So I'm gonna leave with some thoughts. Hopefully you kind of saw an idea of like, so this is what it looks like when you're moving a lot. You know, when you're being really active, when assists are being called. I noticed you were calling them more, so that's already better. It gave me a harder time in general. In my instance, in my scenario, Cap is definitely gonna carry the team. I'm just spamming drones with him, but you can see the value of and we'll say immediate things to work on. You can see the value of just cartwheel drones. So like
Yeah.
cartwheel drones, especially on incoming. I'm gonna tell you this: always call drones on incoming. Take a step back first, call him, then approach. I'd say work on a combo with Sentinel, knockdown, rocket punch, OTG, X Factor, then whatever you want. You want a good kill confirm with Sentinel, and that's a good one. Like that'll kill any character. You just get one hit, knockdown, rocket punch, OTG, launch, do whatever you want. Experiment with Frank on point and knockdown into team super. I think with Cap and or Sense you can level up. And overall solid nooch. Work on wave, blink dashing if you can. Heavily focus on combos, on B&Bs until you have them. Come down. Start with easier ones if you have to. So your goal is to get down B&Bs like every time, 9 out of 10 times. I don't care if they're like the easiest ones ever, just don't miss them, right? And then when you're starting to feel comfortable, because when you do this first and you start to see like, wow, I'm getting wins, I'm getting W's, I'm getting like momentum, I'm getting to play the game, then all this comes into effect, right? Because your problem right now is a lot of your hits aren't being maximized, even like a little, because they'll just drop, right? Or you'll get, or like every once in a while, right, you'll get like a really full combo and you'll see the value, but then your next hit doesn't convert to any combo at all. So you need to work on like having just simple combos that you can land every time. Then once you're feeling confident, you can start like leveling them up and doing more advanced combos. But the important part of doing this or having this is then when you get to kill characters, because you're actually hitting them and you're getting like reasonable damage, then you can do more cartwheel drones on incoming. Then you can work on an X Factor combo with Sentinel because you got to hit like that. You can experiment more with like team supers, right? All this kind of happens because this is first. That's why I'm going to asterisk this. Like this is what you want to work on mostly, because honestly, you have really solid neutral. Like you kind of know how to maneuver around when things aren't happening. You have great defense, which I didn't even write down, but great defense in general. And you're already mash and grab when people are not respecting you. So this is stuff that you're already doing, which is great. So keep this up. It'll only get better in time. Work on this first for the most part. I know it's the last one here, but I put asterisk to remind you, like, if this is all things to think up, to work on, this is the one that's most important. Like, you will get a lot of value out of this. So that's it. I'm going to end it at that. Any questions for me?
No, sir.
Awesome. Well then, damn, I look forward to seeing you the next time we can play. And just let me know if you have any questions after the fact. You can always DM me. I'm always available for it. So hope you got something out of this, dude. I'll be sending you all this shortly. Again, video will be uploaded unlisted on YouTube, and then the notes will be via email. So if you haven't already, shoot me an email in our Discord DMs so I can send that to you. All right.
Okay.
All right, bro. It's been an absolute pleasure. Can't wait to see you play some more. Talk to you soon.
All right.
Later, bro.
Bye.